Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 165 of It'll Be Fine. Welcome to a brand new month of October. I'm so glad you are here today joining us. You know, it's a rainy day here in Toronto, and I'm feeling in a mood for some chocolatey pudding kind of stuff. And I found this recipe, Bon Appetit magazine. I think it's pronounced Tibok Tibok. Coolest name ever. Sounds like a punk band. And I am doing my no bake today. We're doing this all on the stovetop and using the fridge. But I am joined today by one of the coolest cats around, Aliya Brown. Aliya is someone I've gotten to know doing virtual comedy over this past year and a half, and I do hope I will get to meet her in person soon. But for now, she is zooming in from her kitchen in somewhere in Pennsylvania, and we're going to make this dessert. I have a special guest of my own here in the kitchen. I'm super excited to introduce you to. So friends, let's get started. It's rainy, but we got chocolate, we got Tibok Tibok. It's going to be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
And here's what we need for today's dessert. Oh, this is the coolest name ever. All right, for today's recipe from Bon Appetit magazine, we are going to need dark chocolate. I have some there from Choco Soul here in Toronto. Got kosher salt. In place of coconut milk, I'm going with condensed sweetened milk. So sweetened condensed milk. I'm doing that. I think the texture should be the same, and because of this, I am not going to use the sugar that is in the recipe. I think we're going to be okay. We have some unsweetened coconut for toasting for serving. We have our cocoa powder, and we have cornstarch. And that, friends, that's all you need.
I'm in Bethlehem right now, actually.
Bethlehem is where she is now.
Ooh.
Bethlehem.
Wow.
This is my sister, Anne Marie. This is Aliya.
Nice to meet you.
I got a sous-chef for today's episode.
That's exciting. Hopefully that does something.
As long as it doesn't get any chocolate, as long as your computer. I'm so glad we're doing this.
Yes.
Yay. I'm super excited. We, of course, for the friends watching at home, we are making, I'm calling it Tibok Tibok.
Yes.
Yeah, Tibok Tibok. That would be my.
I think so. Or TikTok TikTok.
That's actually what I first thought when I saw the title. I was like, oh, a TikTok recipe.
It's Tibok Tibok TikTok. It's fun to say Tibok Tibok.
Tibok Tibok. It is.
Tibok, 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 tibok.
I feel
It's
like
hard to say tibok, tibok, to back to back.
ooh,
Mm.
yes, definitely. It kind of reminds me of the Muppets, the guys who go phenomenon. Do do
Yeah.
Tibok Tibok. Do 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 do. Tibok Tibok. Yeah, that'll go well together.
Yes.
All right. So for this recipe, it does call for unsweetened coconut milk. As I do on this show, I occasionally don't have what the recipe calls for, but this is episode 165, so fuck it. I have condensed milk. Will it be fine? We're gonna find out.
It better be. It'll be fine. I have one. I have to go grab it from the fridge.
Go get it. I'm gonna get my sous chef to open this. Anne Marie,
Yes.
you can open that.
Yes.
So yeah, I Googled it and it said the consistency should match. So
Yeah.
fingers crossed.
Nice.
Oh, thank you. Yes, wash your hands, friends, if you're not doing that. So we need a coconut milk or condensed like I'm doing. We need our cocoa powder. Yay. And an awful lot of cornstarch.
Yes.
Put
To
that
make
out
it like
there.
a real good puddinginess.
There we go. I don't think I've ever used this much cornstarch, in all honesty, but I have a huge box of it, as most everyone does,
Yeah.
which is my biggest beef with cornstarch. I think, maybe no one else agrees with me. I think it should come in like the ketchup packs you get at McDonald's, like individual sized cornstarches.
Yeah, but it's measured so each little package is a tablespoon, and that's it.
Egg.
It'd be so.
But now, maybe with this recipe, you're gonna use it up.
Well, I've definitely used a lot of the box. This is crazy.
It's like the least used staple in any kitchen. It's the least used.
Exactly. It's along with corn syrup.
Oh, yes.
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 Yeah. Whenever you see a recipe with corn syrup, it's like, a 1/4 of a cup or like a teaspoon. It's crazy.
It gets everywhere.
We do need some coconut for the end. This does not give you a measurement, but you'll toast it and then put it on the dish at the end.
Yeah, I omitted that just because I did, and it'll be fine.
It's your Tibok Tibok. You can do what you want.
Yeah.
Right? Put sesame seeds on top if you want, or sunflower seeds, or
Whatever. More chocolate chip.
Nice, you got your chocolate. Yeah, so for our chocolate, there is, let me just grab the little thing here. So there's a company in Toronto called Choco Soul. They make these amazing bars of chocolate. And this one's got sea salt. But I'm today gonna go with this one with some pumpkin seeds in it.
Ooh.
Because it's a dark chocolate, which is called for a bittersweet dark chocolate, but we will be good with that. So if you could chop that up.
Yes. How finely do you want it chopped?
Well, we are going to melt it. So just a choppy chop for our Tibok Tibok. Huzzah! Are you much of a baker, Aliya?
I am, but a very, I'll call it whimsical baker because I don't follow directions most of the time.
You're
Gotta
perfect
bake-
for the show.
Gotta bake with your heart.
I love that. That is the essence of It'll Be Fine. So I'm glad you were here. So cheers to that, to breaking the rules. Lovely. All right. So we've got our chopped chocolate. Ta-da. We don't need too much, just like 2 ounces. It's not.
Yeah, 2 ounces, which is 1/4 cup if you're measuring it in cups. And I used 1/3 cup because it didn't look like enough to me. So
Here, high five. Did the same. I love that we were both like, nope, this needs more chocolate.
yeah. Especially because I knew I was gonna eat some. I was gonna eat some.
Well, you have to do quality control.
Yeah, I don't want to poison anybody.
No, exactly. You have to make sure it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Right? Right. Okay. So
The official stance is 1/3 cup. Ish.
asterisks. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take our friend the bowl. We're going to put this here. When you have family visiting, get them to do the prep. Yay. Inside cooking tip. There we go. All right. So in the bowl, we are going to take with our friend the whisk. Boom. And I recommend doing bowl and whisk and not like a stand mixer because we're gonna have to take this bowl and then put it over a water bath on the stovetop. So, which Aliya has. Beautifully, you could be like Vanna White. You're like,
Oh, nice.
all right. So we're gonna whisk together our coconut milk or condensed milk. So if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you feel like using that day.
There we
Do you
go.
want all?
It's your
Oh,
tobacco.
Do you have a spoon?
Oh yeah, we got spoons. Oh, do we have spoons?
Lovely.
Next up, cocoa powder. Yay! And thank you, Bon Appetit, for not calling this unsweetened cocoa powder because all cocoa powder is unsweetened. Waste of words.
I'm using a Hershey Specialty Dark.
Nice. Is that because you're in Pennsylvania? Do you feel by law you have to use Hershey's?
Well, if you don't grab it at the store, they like walk you out with a gun to your head. So I figured I'd be safer than sorry. It's the same if you don't get Philadelphia cream cheese. You just don't even want to try it.
I am going to omit the sugar because condensed milk is pretty sweet.
That's true.
So I'm taking a risk and I'm saying no to the extra sugar. So, but you're going to add it. So give her, just like that, friends. Dump it. It's a half a cup. A lot.
Yeah.
Then we need our cornstarch.
It's gonna make it puddingy. When I was reading the reviews under this recipe, people were like, I added more cornstarch than necessary. And I thought that was interesting. So
that's very interesting.
All right.
Isn't that a lot of cornstarch?
Colin rules will be on our side here on this, or if I should have added more.
We're gonna see. It kind of looks like snow in chocolate, which is lovely. Very nice, very nice.
This is a serious arm workout.
Okay. And then we're going to get, it doesn't say how much water to put in, but one thing you definitely do not want to do when you're doing the double, like the double broiler kind of thing, you want to just make sure the bowl is hovering over the water, not sitting in the water. That's the one thing I know, because you want it to like steam it and heat it. It's like a whole spa for your chocolate. So.
To accomplish that, I have this bigger pot with my water in it.
Boom, doing it right.
And then I have this like colander thingy.
Amazing.
That'll like lift my bowl then about the water when I put it in.
Genius.
So I hope that works.
I'm sure it'll work.
That's what I have.
Let me get the water.
I've never done this before.
It's going to be fine. We're going to be okay.
It will be fine.
Is it? You're basically going to keep going till the consistency changes slightly, but it's already pretty thick. Yeah. Family labor. I'm abusing family labor privileges with this.
Why even have a sister if they won't be your sous chef? That's
exactly. So yeah, we can leave it for a few moments and stir. It says this could take about 10 minutes in total. And as it cools, it'll get thicker, which is why we're going to put it in the fridge after about 10 minutes or so. Not in the bowl, though. We are going to plate and then cool. So we're using wine glasses. What are you going to use, Aliya?
the same bowl that had chocolate chips in it. So when I'm done with the chocolate chips, I'll put it back in this bowl. Reduce, reuse, recycle. The ramen bowl.
It's a gorgeous bowl.
Thank you.
That's
My
very
dad got it.
Nice.
Fancy.
Very fancy. Super fancy. How are we doing? You have the greatest ringtone on your phone. It's like animal noises. It's a robot. I'm fine. I'm a city girl. I don't know what farm noises are.
Farm noises.
No, you don't. All right, I will do that here. Oh man, it's good. This is so great. Ah. It's getting there. So, all right, it's going to be good. I'm excited. And then all we have to do is refrigerate this for about 30 minutes to an hour. And that's all we got to do. So this is like an easy dessert.
The chocolate though?
Oh yeah, we're going to add this too. Yeah.
One of the one
You're
of
going ahead and I'm like, you mentioned the chocolate chips and I'm like, oh, if anyone's seen this show, this is not a surprise that I forgot something. All right, so we'll stir that in. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. And once again, for the friends at home, Aliya's got Hershey. I had the Trocosol, this one, which I can't pronounce, but it's really good. It's delicious. Do you have plans to come up to Canada, my dear?
I don't even have a passport.
Get a passport.
Once I get a passport, the world will be my Tibok Tibok. I can go wherever I want. But no, definitely, I would love to go to Canada. I feel like I'm close enough to where I don't really have an excuse for not going to Canada.
You've got Dolly Parton barking. She's integrated. She's saying Aliya needs to come to Canada.
Yeah, I'll pack all the Philly people in a car and we'll go. It'll be our little clown car.
Well, Desiree just got her passport. She didn't have one. So I don't know if it's arrived in the mail yet, but she got hers over the past month or so. So yeah.
Nice.
Yay. I've met so many people over this year and a half of online comedy who don't have a passport.
Yeah.
Get one.
It never occurred to me until I started having reasons to go. Like I did a virtual comedy festival in England, and then I was like, oh, what if 1 year like I went there in person? That would be a thing. So I have to start thinking more worldly.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of morning, like early morning, 7 a.m. mics out of Tokyo. And I would like to go to Japan one day and actually do comedy there.
Yeah.
That'd be super fun.
Good on you though for waking up that early to tell jokes. I don't know if I could ever muster that.
It's a good personal challenge, I've got to say. Now we do. Oh, there is a difference.
Yes.
This is getting. I don't know if we can see her on the camera, but this is getting a lot thicker.
Oh, I wonder if the condensed milk helped a lot with that.
It
Probably.
might have. It might have.
I bet yours is gonna taste like caramel a little bit.
We're gonna find out.
What's that one? The,
Lint.
Werther's originals.
Oh, true.
But-
Although
But I don't know. What would you?
this just looks. I feel like you could just stop here and then just dip fruit in this.
Yes.
It didn't work.
Things turn into something else.
Exactly.
My favorite is if you mess up a cake. That's not even a problem because then you just crumble it all and you add frosting and now it's cake pops.
Exactly.
Now they are a needlessly expensive treat you can get at Starbucks. You're welcome.
It's so expensive.
For what? It's crumbled cake mistake.
That's hilarious.
Oh, the crumbled cake mistake. That would make a really good children's book.
It would.
It's a good name for a children's book title. Yeah, I think so. All right, let's plate these suckers. Again, we're gonna check in. Is there any, I feel like I'm a sports reporter. Like, we're gonna go to the field now and cut to Aliya.
Hi, Kelly. Welcome. Over here in the kitchen, we still have whole chocolate chips. Thanks for checking in, though. Maybe in like 3 minutes, I'll have an update.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Aliya. Now we're gonna go to our sponsor, Real Coffee. I wouldn't recommend freezing this to speed it up. I would just leave it in the fridge. Sometimes I advocate sticking it in the freezer just for time, but yeah, I think it's good just to do what they say. So, all right, so we're going to just go a little ahead of Aliya and get this into the fridge for about half an hour to an hour. It's your call.
By then, I should be melted. By then, it'll be fine.
How's it looking? We'll go back to the field. Aliya?
Hi, Kelly. Thanks. Over here in the bowl in my kitchen, the chocolate chips are melting nicely, I have to admit. They are almost all the way there. And, you know, I have a good feeling that within the next 1 minute or so, I will be ready for transfer. Back to you, Kelly.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Aliya.
So never set this and walk away for a few minutes. Keep an eye on it, but that's looking good.
Yeah, it is.
Looking really good.
And although this will make no sense when this episode goes to air, the Jays are currently kicking Baltimore's ass. So, yay. Huzzah! All right, here's ours in our fun glass.
I love it. Oh, that's so dark too. That looks so rich.
Oh, just like us. We're rich.
Rich.
In comedy and styling and beauty. Okay. All right.
And friendship.
And friendship.
Oh, that's
Totally. I do enjoy the smell of coconut toasting on the stovetop.
I don't think I've ever actually tasted it on the stove.
Oh, really?
No.
I don't know. It's so good. It's like a Yankee Candle. I have no idea what Yankee Candle is. I've just heard it mentioned a lot over the past year and a half. So.
It's a brand of candles.
Is it like Bed Bath and Beyond?
No.
Okay.
It's like if the Hallmark store only sold candles.
That's a lot of candles.
It's a lot of candles and sounds like a Hallmark Channel movie. Yankee Candle.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. All
A
right.
Yankee Candle Christmas.
Right.
Do you want to like cheers the camera?
Definitely. Okay, a little toast. Cheers there. Ah,
Cheers.
tea. Let's see what this happens.
Smother myself.
Oh my God.
That's so good.
That is.
I just need this and like, I don't drink, but a very nice Perrier, you know, like I just need.
Oh my goodness. That is like, for how easy that was.
This is so decadent. And so this is like a velvet fog.
I would be curious with the coconut milk though, what the.
So mine definitely tastes, I can taste the coconut, but
Mhm.
it's not like overwhelming. It's very sweet and it keeps it like nice and light. I like it. Especially because the chocolate's so dark, like it makes it like not as rich, I think.
Yeah, this might be, I think this is saving 2021 for me.
Tibok did it.
Tibok's market.
Oh my god, that toasted coconut.
We thought it would be vaccines and you know other things, but no.
No, it's Tibok.
Mm-hmm.
Tibok.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I keep blowing on it like it's hot soup. None of this is hot.
No,
Wow.
but this is just thick and rich. And for us anyways, the toasted coconut on top is a lovely little textural difference. As I'm sure the fruit is too, a nice little balance.
Yeah, it's definitely better with the strawberries. I think like raspberries would also be very good with this.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Even like little like thin slices of almond.
Mm.
That'd be really good.
Well, I am so glad you joined us on this journey. So glad.
I'm honored to have been there.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
This
I
will
wish I
be-
had a sister sous chef, but hey.